Don't you just love it when the game literally spawns you inside a horde? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ground Zero. Extraction. Alright, so we are immediately probably going to be running away from those creatures. Oh, that's right. So we have a mission. We're partway into a mission. We have a quick chance here to look. Escort the survivor to any owned workshop. I'm not sure which of those markers at the top of the screen there is our survivor. And we also don't know whether or not they're going to be friendly. So, you know, there's only one way to find out. We have our best gear. Once again, we have a vault suit. A very shiny, glistening vault suit. Although I think that's the rain. And we have 8 rounds in this gun, I do believe. 5.56 rounds. We really don't have much ammo for any other weapons. And South Boston Checkpoint Terminal. I wouldn't mind having a look at this. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, let's have a look at this terminal. See if there's any interesting information. Current orders. Effective the 1st of August 2077, all vehicles travelling through designated checkpoint must submit to a full stop and inspection. Inspections may include the stripping and deconstruction of suspicious vehicles. Citizens are to wait inside the designated areas during inspection. Okay. I mean, sure. Upon detection of any contraband, please contact military police. Log entries. Database network is offline. Okay. I'll tell you what, I'll just have a quick look here. You can read through these if you want to. A church pastor. No need for further interrogation. Contained miscellaneous camera equipment. The Wu family. Suspicious behaviour. Subjects were detained and military police were contacted. Okay, everyone. Anyway, nothing major, I suppose. Just a little bit of background lore there. What was that? Why is my computer beeping at me? Please die. Thank you. Alright, so we'll be continuing on. Heading towards, well, I guess either of these locations here. It looks like this is the way we need to be going anyway. Oh, we also have a couple of grenades with us. We have a couple of Molotov mocktails, which, as far as I understand, those are just more powerful Molotovs. And we have a grenade, a frag grenade. Oh, we also leveled up. Okay, so we took an extra point in agility, and we've taken a point in Action Boy. Our next agility point, we can get Sneak rank 1. Although, now this gun is very stable, kind of. So we had some sort of gun. That was loud, wasn't it? Nice. So he's got a few good items here. Athletic outfit. We'll keep all of that. A pipe sniper rifle with 17 rounds. A combat knife which will allow us to butcher animals. We now have 3 rounds left. Oh, nice. Very nice indeed. Okay. So this will, this gun will be a big use, a big help to us actually, if we can keep it. 38 rounds are not the most powerful ammunition, but being able to shoot from this far away will be very helpful indeed. Now let's hope that our friend, the guy we rescued, has forgotten about the incident that we accidentally put something in his pocket. And let's also hope that he still has the gear that we put in his pocket. I think we asked him to carry a few items too, didn't we, outside of that incident. So the name of the game, as usual, is trying not... Actually, see if you can figure it out. What is it? What's the name? What's the name of the game, ladies and gentlemen? Is he still alive? Oh, don't tell me he's a named settler. How? That's surely not.
You got that look, like you Jones.
Oh, he's got a nice gun. What's his deal? He's very forgiving, this guy, isn't he? Slim.
What you looking for?
What's the deal, man?
Buff out?
Who the hell's this?
I got it all.
Is he just a trader?
Hmm?
Is that a gun? A dog?
Let's do this.
I'm sure I was hearing a dog panting. Bastard.
That's Commonwealth justice for you.
Oh. Hello, Walt. I mean, apparently this stuff's free, so... I'm going to take this very slowly, just to make sure I don't accidentally steal anything. We're kind of lucky. Oh, okay, see what I mean? Alright. Got a chemistry station here. What am I looking at? Don't touch anything else. What's that noise? Okay, Slim, what's the deal, man? Alright, what do you got? Okay. Mind wipe. Respec perk points. Okay, that's interesting. Morphine. He's got the cure. We don't have anywhere near enough caps to be able to buy the cure. Stops all light bleeds, reduces heavy bleeds. Okay, well that's basically essential to us, our playstyle, which is, you know, basically dying all the time. Yeah, we don't actually have anything really worth selling. I think I would rather keep the stuff on us for future, you know, future attempts. All right, so he does, however, have some ammo. So I'll tell you what, give me what I can buy. 3. Oh, did I bring? Oh no, I brought all my ammo with me from the base. Well, I'll tell you what. Take the flamer fuel. And I guess just, honestly, it's probably not even really worth it, is it? Keeping hold of that. Take the 44 rounds. And I'll take the last of his 38 rounds. Take 145. That'll do. Alright. I like his gun. Now there is a mod that we can install which will allow us to basically kill everyone in the Commonwealth. So if we'd have shot him, we would have killed him. But I guess it's kind of helpful that he's so forgiving. He also has a bulletproof head. And he forgave us for shooting him 3 or 4 times in the back of the head. Now who is this? Please don't attack me. Hello? Hello? Mr. Handy?
Hello there.
Everything alright? You're just hanging out here in the middle of this field by yourself. Esther's Consumer Robotics. I mean, this weather out here is not looking too dandy, if you know what I mean. So maybe we head inside here and have a little bit of a scout. Also, what ammo have we got? 12 plus 9. Okay, so we're actually not too bad for ammo here. It's very bright inside this place, isn't it? Okay, these are not friendly. The problem with going outside is these guys will tend to follow us. Oh my god, why is it so bright inside here? It's insanely bright inside this room. Oh dear. I'm dead. Am I gonna die? Ah, run, man. Run, run, run. Why aren't you running? I don't know why I wasn't running then. Thankfully, we didn't get a bleed. I'll tell you what. I'm not having this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not having it anymore. They'll probably follow us through this door, so we kind of need to do something about these guys if we can. Theatre District. Let's try and make sure we don't get caught out here. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's tense, this modlist, isn't it? It's tense in a nicely balanced, tense way. Stop it. $21 bottle caps. Alright. Okay, okay. Now what's going on down here then? I don't like using ammo on these guys because, you know, the ammo is really for people. But those guys are, well, lethal. Ooh. Ooh, very nice. Okay. I'm going to say we're basically done here. That's essentially, you know, the treasure chest of this location. However, there might be a couple of things. Oh, shit. Drop that weapon. Are we still overburdened? Oh dear, oh dear. Please, do I have something that's pocketed? Well, they're actually leaving me alone right now, so... I mean, I'm not dropping the M1A. I'll drop the laser pistol though, even though it has 2 ammo. What are you doing? What are you playing at, monkey? This place is lethal. Got him. on, swing, swing. Swing, go on. Oh! Damn it! He swung. Get him! Okay, how's our health? 95. Yeah, not great. We're a little bit thirsty. What do I have in terms of medicine? Actually, some pretty decent medicine there. Now, I don't think water heals us in any way. So, I don't know. I'm inclined... Am I inclined not to use a stim pack right now? Maybe I should use a stim pack. I probably should, shouldn't I? Yeah, alright. Go on then. Go on then. Restores 1% HP and heals non-crippled limbs 0.5% per second. Okay. Let's just watch and make sure that's doing its job. It is. We are healing. More caps. Very good. Yeah, this is another unfamiliar location to me, so don't quite know if there's anything to be aware of in here, really. I'll tell you what, it's peaceful in here, though. I'll give you that. It's nice and peaceful. So, let me know. Have any of you guys installed the Modlist yet? How are you going? A few of you have said you're looking for it. It is available now in the, what do you call it, the Discord. There's a link down below, and there's a section actually for all the mod lists on the channel, except for the Tarkov one, because I'm refining that and working on it, like the Tarkov specific. You know, this is the Ground Zero Tarkov, Ground Zero Extraction. Have you installed it yet? How are you going? Is it mental for you as well? The sewers. Go on then. Let's do it. Let's have a peek. We can always come back. Stop it. Now, our capacity is probably high right now, isn't it? 106 under 110. Brain fungus. The best kind of fungus, if you ask me. Okay, cryo grenade, some gamma rounds. Is that it? Am I going to be able to get out of here if I jump down here? Yes, yes, okay. Now then, what's going on? Toothpaste, I would definitely be cleaning my teeth with... Oh. With toothpaste I found in the sewers. Activate? Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, so we've dropped off a little bit of junk. Oh, wow. Okay. Now, I think water kind of dampens the effect of grenades. So... Got a bandage. It was worth it. It was all worth it. I know there's one more there. Glowing fungus. I mean, that's probably going to come in handy at some point. It's also very light. The question is, Is there another way out of the sewers? Acid is worth it. Oh wow, okay, we've got a proper maze situation happening here. Okay, I kind of want to leave now. Is this the start again, where we came in? No, it's not, is it? Definitely not. But how big is this place? What else is down here? Is this another one of those massively interconnected locations? It is. Oh, do I have to go? Okay, I'm going to have a look through one more little area here. Hopefully nothing follows us. I'm going to assume that they're fighting zombies. Now this is simultaneously tantalizing and terrifying. What's he wearing? Oh, there's too many of them. But they've got good guns. She's got a helmet on, so she will probably... Never mind. I was going to say, I thought the helmet would potentially block the weapon we have. Can't see. I don't know why I did that. I can't take any gear.
Oh man, come back! I was having fun! Show your face! Come on! I dare you! Turn up, you're dead. No sign of him now.
Got some good gear. But it's too heavy for us to carry. It's light. Oh, that one's light. Hey, 120 over 190. What's happened here? Why is our, don't tell me. We're peckish, so our endurance has dropped. Our strength is, oh wow. We're weary, so we've lost 2 strength. Oh, this is really bad for us. However, it's also potentially really good for us because if we're going to be overburdened, then we're going all in. You know what I mean? Like, if we're going to be overburdened, we're just going to go all in, and that means we can just now take whatever we want. It just means we're going to be moving extremely slowly. Will you please keep it down? So we're going to be moving extremely slowly while we now try to figure out how the hell to get out of this place before the raid timer before the raid timer ends. I'm going to really regret this, aren't I? I can already tell. Because I'm going to gather so much stuff. And then we're probably just going to die. But let's stay on the positive side of life, shall we? Let's assume that I can still win. I have 10 rounds left for that gun. Okay. Oh, there's an exit. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to go straight for that. So where were we? Are we close to the city? Oh, I'll tell you what, I don't think we're going to be going for the mission in this condition. This is not the condition for the mission. It is rather the condition for just going home. Oh, I forgot to put on this good stuff. Put on some earrings. Why not? Well, now we are truly beastly. And we actually have a level up. Honestly, the noise of people sometimes, no consideration. Okay, we're going to go for sneak. We can get agility. Actually, we can't, can we? We need level 28 to get the next level of agility. I was eyeing up this. Take 1% per luck, reduced damage, tripled when traveling without a companion. So I think we're going to hone in on that one. And yeah, I guess we just go for that. Wish me luck, ladies and gentlemen. Wish me luck. Please don't spawn me in inside a horde. Please don't do it. I'm not going to cut here because you might miss the awesome amazingness. Okay, you didn't miss anything. Okay, so we're just going to be heading north out of here. It's a very hazy day in the city. Honestly, the chances of us making it out of this alive are extremely slim, aren't they? But imagine if we do. This is where greed gets you in life. Slow, almost immobile, but beastly, okay? Dreadnought armor. Dreadnought armor is going to come in very handy for us. It's extremely high resistance. Look, we've got 156 ballistics resistance, 141 energy resistance. And was it like 50 radiation resistance? But getting out of this city, dude, this is going to be really tough. Oh no. Well, here's the thing. We can just take whatever we want. No restrictions. No limitations. No lockdowns. You know, just the way life should be, you know what I mean? Unlimited. Just free to loot here and there. Plus, you know, we can take in the sights, can't we? Look. Kind of nice, isn't it? Wandering through the apocalypse without a care in the world. But are we going to make it home at this base? Oh my god. We've got about half an hour. I reckon we can do it. I mean, you know what I could do at this point? Is stash this gear. I could stash it. And then come back to it in a future raid. I guess that's viable. That's definitely viable, actually. I've only said I won't drop gear when we're dying. Like, I won't stash gear just before we're about to die. Even though you could. So stashing gear on a raid, I mean, that's just logical. That's actually smart. So, because this is going to take a long time, isn't it? I mean, yeah, I could just hit the auto walk key. We just sit here and have a chat. It would help if you were here too, wouldn't it? So I wouldn't just talking to myself. Well, what have you been up to? I'm just out here, gathering all the things. Trying not to die day after day. I don't like the city. I was having a conversation with somebody the other day about... On the channel. Who was it? I forget. I'm terrible with names. I apologise, but... It could have been someone. It may... Oh dear. Okay, yeah, the zombies that way. Don't look behind you. It could have been someone. It could have been someone else. Yeah, about, you know, whether or not you would survive in the city. In the zombie apocalypse. And this person, from their point of view, feels like if you're in the city, chances are you're going to have access to a lot of... Well, you would have access to a lot of resources. A lot of weapons. That's too confident a walk style, that, to be anything but a raider. That has to be a raider. And, I mean, it's an interesting point. I said, well, you know, I think I'd rather be in the country. Okay, you're going to... The resources may be fewer and far between. But so are the zombies. And you've got much more space out there. However, it's a valid point, you know, you're in the city. Yeah, you're dealing with more enemies, more zombies, but resources through the roof. Yeah, it looks like all of these sewer points are actually connected in the city. Interesting. This was your idea, remember? It wasn't my idea to do this. That's the virus. Whose idea was it to do this, honestly? I can't believe you made me do this. Relax. Just relax. Well, I mean, we're just gonna farm XP then, hey? I mean, we have a surgery kit, so... Hey, quit it. I'm going out swinging. How much health do we have? Oh, we do have really, really good resistance, so... This dreadnought armor that's doing it. Guys, this could be the end of the series. This could actually be the end. So we're contracting the virus over and over again. So the amount of time we have to cure it is dropping. Just take a moment to soak it in. Right. But now we have a real problem. See what I mean about this? This is... You want to try and survive in the city. In a zombie apocalypse. That's what you're going to be dealing with. Whereas me, I'll be out there in the countryside. On a lawn chair somewhere. Listening to the wind and the rain and the grass and the trees. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have the virus. Do we? Does it tell us? Yes, we have the virus. Death in 8 hours. Now, that's 8 hours in-game. think... Oh my goodness. This is a bad situation to be in. We require more sleep. Our agility's down. Our strength is dropped. Our endurance is dropped. Just because we're a bit peckish. We just lost all that stuff, which is fine. I mean, we're basically used to it by now. I wouldn't expect anything less. So let's just have some food and water before we figure out whether or not. Just have them both, man. At this point, we need to be taking our most valuable items. When did we get those back? Huh. When did we get gold bars? I forget. Anyway, we really need to be taking as much as we can that has some value to it. I mean, if we're dead, none of this is useful, right? So I'm going to guess that all of that is probably enough. It's somewhere close to like 1,000 plus 1,100, 1,200 value. It won't sell for that much though. Actually, wait, we have 3 of those. Alright, that's definitely enough. So give me something to wear. Now, we are going to have to basically bolt straight to either Diamond City. Yeah, Diamond City. I've lost all my ammo. Just don't. Don't rub it in. This game mode is fantastic and I love it. But holy smokes, it is very, very brutal. Give me a stim pack. Give me another stim pack. Highlights the living targets. Oh wow, we're running out of time here. This is it, guys. This is going to be our last chance to... well, we've got to go and get the cure, essentially, straight away. Alright, let's jump onto a raid. So, Diamond City. Also, the place where we just were, where there was a guy. You know, I don't know where that was. That was miles away. I have no idea. That would be a death claw. If we die now, we've basically lost our chance. Why do I have no endurance? Oh, because we've got... massive stat debuffs, haven't we? AP refresh is down 50%. AP refresh minus 30. Yeah, we've got no endurance. That's as far as we can run on a full endurance. Okay. Am I going the wrong way here? So in terms of 7 hours, 12 hours is 1 hour. So 12 hours in game is 1 hour real time. So we're looking at about 35 minutes. 34, 35 minutes. With no ammo, no guns. We've got guns, but we've got no ammo. We've got a knife to defend ourselves, and we need to get the cure. There's Lexington. So if that's Lexington, heading east... yes, okay, the city's in front of us. Is that a bear? Ignorance. Ignorance is bliss. That's my philosophy right now. If I don't look, it's not happening. Okay. Don't look, don't listen. Hello. That's several bears, I think. There's definitely one there. It looks like maybe there's one next to the bridge as well, although that could be a corpse. Now, okay, so there's Diamond City. There's a doctor at 6 hours remaining. There's a doctor at Diamond City, and there's a doctor at the Drumlin Diner, which is just down the road from Sanctuary. However, if we go to Sanctuary now, and there's no cure there, making it back to Diamond City, I think, is probably not viable. So we're going to go to Diamond City first. There's like a 30% chance they have the cure. Something like that. At least that's what I've got it set to. Yeah. At this point, all we can do is hope and pray to Todd. Otherwise, that's it. So that's the rule for the series. If we die from the Commonwealth of Decay Disease, the zombie virus, then that is our full permadeath. Death. And we've made no progress. Well, we've made progress with regards to our character, obviously, leveling up. But we've done nothing to build up the sanctuary. We didn't even get a single settler this time round. So that's hilarious. And I'm starting to get a bit lost. I'm going to just keep maybe heading kind of southeast. I guess there's a chance we'll come across another, like another doctor, traveling trader. It's interesting that the other trader that we met on the street, who I shot 3 times in the head, had the cure, because I thought it was only doctors. Medical specialists that have the cure. So I guess maybe it's just all traders. Well, thinking about it, Drumlin Diner isn't a medical trader anyway, so yeah, okay, so it's all traders. Okay, well, we can hope, I guess, that we come across another trader. On the road to nowhere. I think I'm heading the right way. This is a safe house. Well, we're in the city, and we're not far from Diamond City here. But the city's going to be very, very busy with human and zombie enemies. Just notice that weird water effect there. So in terms of stability for the list, it looks like we've kind of got it dialed in. I know I was having a couple issues there with the main mod, but it's definitely manageable, even if it's not working completely perfectly. So that's really good to know. You know, we haven't had any significant issues with regards to things like crashing, like series ending problems. So that's fantastic. I'm not going to touch this mod list at all from here on out. So we can essentially just use this as often as we want to run this series. Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, where am I going? So, you know, that's brilliant. Brilliant news for the channel. It's nice to be able to relax around that sort of stuff. You have no idea how concerning it is at times to how, you know, to get several episodes into a series and have it start crashing and demonstrating instability. It's not nice at all. Oh, I can't sprint at all now because I'm so tired. Well, didn't we already clear out Diamond City? So that should be something slightly welcoming. Here we go. I can't sprint, so that's also hilarious. That's a dog. Thankfully it's trapped underneath that building. That truck there. I reckon I'm gonna call it, guys, if this trader here doesn't have the cure. I think we're done for. We might make it to Drumlin Diner if she doesn't, if the robot doesn't have it, but the chances are slim. There's also Good Neighbor. Well, it's one or the other. So I'm gonna hope this loading screen does the whole glitch thing where we're not bleeding. It didn't work. But we're not below 33% health right now. However, there are glowing zombies in the vicinity. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Doc? Doc, can you come over here? Can you come closer, please? Come. Oh no! We're dead. Are we dead? We're not dead yet. I mean, we're actually moving at a decent pace for some reason. I'm just bleeding out all over the place. I don't want to look at my health, guys. I don't want to do it. This has got to be our last chance, right? I can't sprint. I'm bleeding out. We might be done here. Oh! Oh no! We've just lost all our valuables. That one hit me twice. That was so powerful. It actually hit me twice. Oh, I don't believe it. It's so tough to get. What are we now? Episode 8? 8 hours in. I'm just not cutting it because I'm not there. I'm not making cuts to do this stuff. I'm just not there. I really need to be dialed in right now on I'm just going to take everything that we've got that's the most valuable. As much as I can carry. We're selling everything at this point. I'm like a junkie. I just need that hit. I need that one more hit. Alright, here we go. I'll sell my mother for a hit, you know? I'm not selling my dog though. That's the one thing I won't sell. Okay, so at this point we've literally just got to book it straight to Drumlin Diner. No, let's not do this. Why can't I run? I don't believe it. The game hates me. Why can't I run? Because I've got fatigue. Oh no, I didn't take that into account. But I can't sleep. I mean, I probably could have slept for an hour. Damn, I didn't take that into account. I thought I was gonna be able to run there. And also, where do I go from here? Are we north here or what? Ah. Yeah, I feel like that's like the city, 3 hours. That translates to roughly like 12 minutes. 13 minutes. I'm not liking our chances, guys. I know I'm exhausted, game. I am well aware. Well, it's been fun, actually. It's been a lot of fun. But with regards to the channel, you know, I always say, like, when these series kind of come to a close like this, the positive in it is that it opens up room for me to begin to explore some other stuff on the channel, more Fallout 4 stuff, of course. And I am in the process of rebuilding, unfortunately, our hardcore exploration series, because, I mean, I haven't really announced that yet. I'm going to announce it properly soon. But yeah, the hardcore exploration series crapped its pants along with everything else, so it's being rebuilt to a much better, more evolved, more refined version. So I'll be relaunching that series at some point. Anyway, we'll see how we go. We're not dead yet, we're not out of the water yet, but we're not out of the woods yet either. Look, I have no idea where I am right now. My face gets very itchy when I'm under stress. You old-time channel members, channel viewers will know that about me. My nose tends to get very itchy for some reason when I'm stressed. I don't know why. I don't know. I think it's an undiagnosed, real medical condition. Okay. Okay, well, we're somewhere. Is this like Cambridge Square or something? No. College Square? It's not Lexington, is it? No. Cambridge. Well, I don't know. I guess we've got a slim chance of making it here at this point. This has been one of the most painful... We're up to 2 hours. That's about 10 minutes. Somewhere in the region of about 10 minutes. In terms of, like, difficult moments, I think this series, in the short series that it is, 8 episodes, has been one of the most painful, challenging series on the channel. For these difficult moments. You know? Oh no. Yeah, it's just no matter what you do, around every corner is depression and disappointment and confusion and stress. Well, I hope it's been entertaining, because it's been fun. I'm just going to go through the forest here. I think that's our best shot, kind of northwest. We've been through this region before, and I'm pretty sure this actually brings us out right next to Drumlin Diner. If I just keep heading, well, kind of more towards that marker at the top there. Maybe we just stick to the road. It's going to be a close one, I'll give you that. I mean, if they're not there, if there's no cure, that's it, we're done for. It's one of those situations which I feel is kind of symbolic of the real zombie apocalypse, you know? Like, at some point, there's a very good chance that you're going to just knocked me clean out. Got him. What do I have? What do I have? I've got something. I've got something. I've got something to deal with bleeds. Not that. I'm not giving up that easily. We've still got probably about 8 minutes, 6 minutes, something like that. Come on, game. Now is not the time to be going real slow. I won't make any cuts here, guys, because we're on a knife edge right now with regards to the gameplay. We are literally on a knife edge. I don't even know if I have enough stuff to sell here. 1 hour, 6 minutes to go. Just honestly, don't take all. Don't take all. That would be not smart. I mean, I've got to take my most valuable stuff. I mean, if we spawn in Concord right now, then Todd loves us. If not, Todd hates us. Oh, that's too much gear. Shit. Right, that's going to have to do. Come on, Concord. Concord. All the way, Concord. Dear Todd. Please, shine your light upon me. I mean, no, it's not Concord. I still can't run. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was a fun experience. Honestly, at this point, we are here deleting all of our saves, so we have nowhere to return to. If I don't load it, continue to delete. So we have no more loads. Now, it's an interesting occurrence that when this TARKOV mod, when you die, you respawn at your base. But I'm pretty sure in my testing phase, I actually caught the Commonwealth of Decay virus, and it did not reload us back at the base. It actually reloaded my last save. And right now we don't have a save. We have about 3 minutes. That's all we have. So, yeah, I guess that's it. Well, what I was trying to say is, you know, at some point, there's a very good chance in the zombie apocalypse that you are going to realize, and not believe, but actually see that, you know, there is no hope. You're done. You're done for. Game over. Sonny Jim. And so, what do? You throw it all to the wall, as they say, and you go out swinging, or you just lay down. I'm actually a bit lost here, and I don't really know where Diamond City is. I think it's this way, although it could be that way. I don't know. I'm kind of... Is it there? Is that it? Do you go out swinging, put it all on the line, even though it's already over? Or do you just lay down, sit in a corner somewhere, let go, relax? Oh, really nice gun too.
When you turn up,
I'm just going out swinging, guys. We've got less than a minute left, I think. There's really not much I can do at this point. Commonwealth Decay has killed me to death. Now, do you see here how our character did not like remain sitting up? Level 22, almost level 23, and ladies and gentlemen, we respawn back at the main menu with no game to load. So the main menu music is extremely loud. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it. This was a really fun series. Very, very, very tough. Very, very difficult, but very, very fun. This will absolutely not be the last of this series on the channel. This is like, I mean, we've done like another Ground Zero permadeath we did before. This is our first proper zombie apocalypse extraction shooter permadeath survival base building experience. It will not be the last. We will definitely be back for a season 2 of Ground Zero Extraction. If you've watched the series up to now and you've watched all the way through this episode and all the way through every episode, I will leave it up to you guys to let me know how excited you are for a second series. You know, the more excited you get, then the quicker I bring it back, basically. In the meantime, I think I'm going to move on to playing just a couple other things on the channel for a little while. I'm thinking of jumping back into a little bit of Fallout 3 / New Vegas, The Tale of Two Wastelands. But yeah, this was a lot of fun, and I definitely am committed to this idea of using this extraction raid system to build a settlement. We will get there somehow. I have had a fair bit of problems recently with my modlist crashing, but I've done everything I can now to secure stability. This really worked quite perfectly. I'm refining the TARKOV mod specifically for more of a TARKOV style combat experience, along with a separate list for the hardcore exploration series, which is really fun. That's another series that I'm very excited about getting back into, a more fleshed out and full and evolved version. Please do consider checking the description down below. If you'd like a link to the mod list, you want to see what this is all about, check out the Discord. There's a link down there for that, along with loads of other series and things down there for you to check out. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here through the entire journey, if you have been here for the whole series. I do hope you'll stick around, and I do hope you'll come back for another episode very soon. Goodbye for now.